Well, hi there. This is Craig Hain. My students call me Dr. Dell, and I'm assuming now that you are a homeschool teacher that wants to teach your children math. And I'm confident that you want your children to get a really great high school math education. And in fact, that's what I want for them too, and that's what this is all about. There's things I can do to help you achieve this for them, and I want to tell you about it. First of all, you may be a good math teacher already, or you may not be. I can actually help you in either case, and particularly in the latter case where you're not particularly a good math teacher at this time. Maybe you don't know math that well yourself. Now, first of all, if you haven't watched it, you need to watch the video that I have for students and listen to what I tell any student that I talk to. And then I urge you to reinforce that message to your students. I've found that virtually all students of any age actually can master the foundation materials in the practical math course if they're presented properly. And that's the big if they're presented properly. It's certainly important that they have fun and that they lose all their fear and any dislike they might have of math. That's a very key thing. Now, these lessons in the foundation course have been arranged to be sure that that, in fact, happens. What you can certainly be, at the very least, is your student's mentor. Be sure that they're studying consistently. Be sure that you're celebrating the certificates of recognition they get after they complete each quiz. If they do get discouraged, give them encouragement. Now, if it turns out your student is having trouble on a specific topic and you simply can't help them and the videos just aren't adequate, then I want you to contact me. And then what we may have to do is set up a special Skype tutorial between your student and me on this topic. Because chances are I'm going to have to make some changes to the video or add some supplementary videos if that's the case. Because I find if one student has trouble, usually several do. Now, I urge you to get started with the foundation course that I've described elsewhere on another tab, and you'll read about it, and get your students started. Because frankly, there's nothing that succeeds like success. Now, if it turns out you want to be more active as their teacher, then I would urge you to go to another website we have, triadmathinc.com, and read my book that I've written called Teaching Math. Also, I urge you to read the free PDF version of my teacher's guide from this website right here. Now, there's many things that you can do to supplement and augment the foundation course if you want to. For example, you might want to create some additional problems or perhaps special projects. And you want to be sure that they're understanding the materials, perhaps by giving them some additional quizzing beyond the online quizzes. But make no mistake about it, teaching math is a very difficult challenge. First of all, you have to really understand math. And you need to understand it well beyond what you're teaching at the moment. You've got to see where you're heading. And it's very critical that you select the right content that meets your students' needs when they're ready for it. And you don't want to do it too soon, and you don't want it too late. You want to be planting seeds for their future growth in their math maturity. And that's a subtle thing, but you can only do that when you know where you're heading and how to do that. Above all, do not ask too much of your students too soon. This is the big mistake that's made today in so many standard curricula. It's absolutely not adequate to just take some math textbook that you've got somewhere, maybe from the library, maybe you bought one, and just assign topics from a typical book, and then expect your student's going to master that material without further explanation from an expert teacher. That's unfair to your student. That's what causes students to dislike math. That causes them to feel they're bad at math. It leads to failure. It's just absolutely the wrong way to teach math. And of course, it's often done that way simply because there's no alternative. Well, there is an alternative now, and that's what this is about. I discussed the problems that we have with the standard high school math curriculum today, and that's what is in most textbooks, and that's why it is so difficult. Our classroom teachers are trapped. They have to use these books and follow the standard curriculum, but you're not trapped. You can deliver your student math education that's vastly superior to what they're going to get in a typical high school. And to get more details on this, you can go to our website, Triad Math Inc., and perhaps read my book called Teaching Math to find out more about it. In fact, my book Teaching Math should be of help to you if you want to be the teacher of math to your student. But when all is said and done, I'm pretty sure that the foundation course we have is going to be the best place for you and your student to begin. I'm pretty sure that we agree that the most important thing is for you to do what is the very best thing for your student. And I agree with that. I wish you the very best, and I hope that I can help you achieve this laudable goal as we move forward. And there's a lot more material on both of these websites for you to peruse. And hopefully that will be of great help to you. And perhaps then I'll see you and your student in the foundation course. This is Dr. Dale, and I will see you in the future. Bye-bye.